You can't have a functioning liberal democracy without robust protections for freedom of speech. Regulations designed to protect kids are appropriate and absolutely necessary. But what we're seeing with legislation like the Online Safety Act, the Digital Services Act in the EU, is something very different. We are seeing a rising tide of censorship in the West. We see it in the EU, we're seeing it in the UK. We saw it in the US as well over the last few years, but we've turned a corner in our country in large measure thanks to the work of the Judiciary Committee under Chairman Jordan's leadership. And so we're here to dialogue with those who are fighting for this shared tradition between our countries here in the UK and in the EU, because this is, when it comes to a liberal democracy, this is the whole ballgame. You can't have a functioning liberal democracy without robust protections for freedom of speech. Well, we're first and foremost protecting our own citizens, because we've seen very specific examples of where suppressing speech actually impacts American citizens. And there's also this sort of globalizing effect, call it the Brussels effect, and certainly augmented by what's happening in the UK, where platforms are forced to change their policies in a pro-censorship direction that impacts citizens all around the world. And so at the end of the day, I think it's important that our allies, who we have so many shared values with, stand with us as we fight against forces that exist elsewhere in the world that are very much opposed to freedom of all kinds. And I think there's a lot more that we have in common in the way of values than divide us at this point. And I think these conversations are really healthy for everyone involved.